Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another little stream. Let me turn down my music a little bit. You guys can't hear it. Thank you so much for tuning in. And today, we're going to go over regular schedule program, right? See what NQ did on the day, kind of outline those moves. And then after that, we'll dive into some crypto. I want to go over some stocks that we have outlined in the past and kind of go over those little animal patterns that we've drawn out and see how that's playing out. Let's do it. If you guys have any questions at any point, make sure to go ahead and ask away. Chat is open, so everybody feel free to give it a comment, give it a like, give it a share. If you're enjoying this, if you're first time tuning in, thank you. All right, let's take a gander here. Initially, price dumped overnight. All right, pretty decent. Or a nice little sell-off into it. Let me take a look here. Alrighty, let's see. I think I might do like a little extensive stream. See, maybe if Benchy wants to join up, see what the fuck that fool's up to. Let me take a look here. I might just solo dolo this stream. Alrighty. So, right, NQ, nice little manipulation leg over here. A little manipulation leg dipping down into some discount zone, right? I think we outlined this yesterday. This was 786 right here, where we dipped into that. Price started to come up, right? We have this -3 right there, -2.5, -618. -618 is a nice area of rejection. Price came into that, rejected that. We took some shorts over here overnight down to this right there. That was good enough for us. There was some more liquidities left below us, all right? Then we started to kind of grind up, grind. This little fair value gap right here held the price, right? Continued to kind of hold, chopped around a little bit, reached back into this area, right? We got a little fair value gap right there. Price comes into that fair value gap, rejecting the 50% of it, continuing down. Right over here, I like to always take those big wicks. I love to take a range on those and see what we were holding on them, right? So this wick came into, typically that's like a little manipulation, right, on the 1 minute. You'll see that as a manipulation. So right there, smacking some espresso, guys. Well, I gotta get you some. So right there, if you see, This wick is lining up nicely with this previous weekly high, right, that we've taken out. Could not displace it. Could not displace it today. This was a fucking Trump wick. Trump dropped some news at 7:25. Just randomly said some bullshit. He said something about tariffs. Never lets you know when he speaks, but when he does, man, the market moves. So right there, right, price comes into this. Jacks back down. We'd reached the -3.5. Reached this liquidity right there. I think in our Discord mentioned Asian bottom. Asian bottom reached right here. Price just keeps on holding it, and that was the play. Honestly, that was the play. Let me take a look on the 1 minute what we did there. Just outline this. That was it. It's pretty simple. Let's see. Always watch that liquidity and see how prices react to it. I hope my throat doesn't start fucking drying up after I drink this espresso. Always does. So right there, right? Price takes out the liquidity, but if I can spell liquidity. But it does not displace it. You guys were hearing this music. Absolutely vibing. Let's take a look on the 1 minute what we did here. On the 1 minute, not necessarily taking out any liquidity right here, but we do have this manipulation leg, right? It gives us a nice fair value gap that price retraces into and then sells off from there, right? I'm sure if we outline this leg, we can get an even more accurate -3. Look at that, almost to a T right there on that -3, and watch for reaction level. Look at the way that we react to that. Those levels have been outlined for a while now, so it's kind of things that we have on our charts that we like to keep on them. All right, I'll do crypto last, just because it's kind of I want to spend some time looking at those charts. So commons, some of the commons that we have outlined in the past. We have CrowdStrike. All right, let me find this little. Gee, I want to caption that. Oh, we also did on some cryptos too. ACH. Okay, we'll look through some things today. Let me find this. Where's my Dogecoin? I had an animal on Doge. Let's take a peek here. All right, Hood and Crowd. Okay, all right. So there's our crowd chart. A little animal on that. Absolute beauty. Right. So nice little animal pattern and rejecting upon completion. Look at that. D point is reacting nicely to that. I think the D point, we have outlined it as 1 point. Let's take a look here. So 455.44 was the D point, and then the high of this was 451.15. I'd say that's pretty decent for just random fucking animal patterns on charts, huh? If you guys are interested about learning more about these, let me know. Hit me up, hit the DMs. I can maybe do a lesson for you. All right, there's that one. And let's take a look at Hood and all. Robinhood playing out nicely too. I mean, she's slowly pushing. All right, slowly, but surely. So let's see if we can get up to that Hood target. I mean, even we could drop it down a little bit, right? Maybe this liquidity got taken right now, but that's just kind of what we are working with there. Let's see. The nice thing about the animal patterns, it's pretty much like doing a fib extension, right? So I'll combine the fibs and the animal pattern, and that kind of gives me a way better outlook on everything, right? So FET, so the animal on FET was just absolutely insane. Let me see if I have a FET early entry on that one. So what cryptos do we got? Let's go back all the way to our crypto animals, see what we have on them. All right. Dogecoin. Dogecoin is our first animal contender. Let me see. All right, so that's done. Let's expand this chart. Let's take a gander here at some of these things. So let's go to Doge. Crypto, Doge right there. Where's our path? So when was this outlined? Last modified April 20th is when we outlined these. April 20th. Dogecoin. Oh, we had two animals on them. So I had two animals. I had one like this and another one. Okay, one was lower, one was higher. Okay. So that's that animal. I like this one. Let's see what we have in terms of our paths. That's kind of like a thing that I want to see happen. Maybe. I'll delete some of this shit off the chart. Nice rejection down from there. Pretty damn good for those. Doge, I mean, Doge can continue grinding up. I'm liking this fucking liquidity right there. 24216. We can get a late entry, or we can wait for everything to just kind of retrace into its thing, right? And maybe get a better opportunity. We can get it in a very, very small size right now, but we can also just completely wait. Like Doge. Let me see here. So like on the 4 hour, what does it look like on the hourly Doge? Yeah. See, I would love to see this daily get hit again, and then continuation up from there. So it's kind of right now, this is the range that I want to focus on. Think we can get another little pump up. We got some good liquidities up above. But if we do this, and if we do like a, oh my lord, about like $2 worth of Doge fucking low right here is 416, 415. And let's see if we can get this liquidity 0.24216. Did I redraw an animal on Doge? Let me take a gander. I'm trying to think if we did on 420. How do we work on analytics? 16. Yeah, we got the 16. What is this high? I wanted 16. Wow. Okay. We got this. This is what we wanted originally, I think. No. Hold up. What did we want originally? 16.9. Wow. That's another little animal on Doge, man. It's crazy. So if you guys are enjoying these, let me know. I love doing these little streams showing the patterns that we have. Let's take a look here. If somebody got questions, please let me know. That's our Doji update. Posted. What else do we got? Doge. I also have a coffee. I just finished an espresso and I have a fucking cold brew. All right, that's what we were working with on Doge. Ethereum is our next contender. Ethereum animal looks fucking nuts. Let's do weekly chart. God, these animals are fucking crazy. See Ethereum update, and then we will cover some things that we might see. Welcome to the motherfucking zoo, y'all. We got Doge. Let's keep going. I'm just kind of going through my feed, seeing what we got. Get a ribbon, May 20th. That's insane. ACH. Alchemy. Solid animal on daily. This one's not as good. This one's okay. But still kind of I'm still liking ACH to the upside weekly. Let me hide this. I would still take ACH over here, honestly. The way these dailies are now, all of them opening up, I'm thinking a very possible little reversal on that. All right, bonk. Bonk had a little animal on it too. The point D was reached phenomenally. Bonk C, bonk I would love as well to just continue ripping into this little yearly open and possibly come up over here as well. Upon completion, nice little retrace upon completion, right? Came into the OTE of this range right here. We'll take that range. 705, we held below this, we held above that. It's above the monthly. I'm really liking Bonk looks good to me. Bonk looks good as well. So maybe like the tiniest little slither of a position. Right. What is the 0, 0, 5? A high right there. 0.0, 26. Bonk is good. I like bonk. See, bonk animal delivered fucking insanely. There's our bonk tree. No, get your family in here, y'all. Get it. Share this, like this up. Animal gurus out here. ETH. We've fucking put ETH on so much shit of wanting it to rip. It's been crazy how much we've wanted ETH to rip. Insane. There we go. All right. Nice. Love it. All right. Our little updates have been posted. Now let's just want to scroll through some crypto, see what we have in general. Let's take a gander here. Get her out a sip of water. Let's see a sip. I fucking chug it. But yeah. Dex here. See what we got. All right. Let's just do like a from the top down of the list that we have. IOTA, everything's kind of ripping, right? I think Sunday should give us a nice into the new weekly, right? Into the new weekly open. At least for me, I would love to see something like this, right? On a lot of these names, that's kind of what the weekly expectation for me would be in terms of now we have this fair value gap, right? We've bounced out of those fair value gaps. We're going into the monthly open. We have nothing over here that gives us we basically retrace into very deep discount on these, right? This fair value gap just got smacked, right? We have nothing to the downside over here. We have no displacement over here to the downside. So now it's kind of, what is our next liquidity? So like on IOTA, I think we can see 31 cents right there. I think this is an important stream. This might be pretty good. So daily over here on Jasmy. Jasmy looks fucking phenomenal. Like, look at all of this LRLR right here. Right? All of this LRLR. So basically, right, this is kind of like the staircase up and then elevator down kind of thing, right? Except this is in reverse, right? We staircase down, so now we want to see just an absolute elevator to the moon, right? Like on Jasmy, I can probably set some buys over here at 17735, right? And then from there, and for anyone interested, we were using Blowfin. If you guys want to just scan that little barcode that is on any screenshot that we have off of it, and you'll be able to get in there. Jasmy. So Jasmy, right? I can set a limit. And I probably want it at like 0.17735. The stop loss. That's given that this daily fair value gap holds, right? This monthly holds. That's what we want to see. We want to see those, all of those hold and give us that that bullish imbalance holding price up. 14506. Zero 14516 14506. That's where. So if I have a few. So I'm gonna wait on Doge to come back a little bit too. So on Doge, I just took that. So that is that one. Maker looks good. Almost. Maker. Not the prettiest one. I confirm that with my little cheat sheet here. There we go. There's my albums. So on that one, what can we see? This is below there. 61838, 618. So 1.2, 72886, 786, 86. This one doesn't look too bad. And this is a weekly, and this is. Let's keep looking at these names, and then I'll post like a full. Well, what is it? It allows me to do 4 of them. So this is Animal and MKR Weekly. Sui's fucking gone, and this thing's making new highs. Retrace into that weekly fair value gap. This is almost to the yearly open. That's a fucking ripper and a half. Sui Vet looks decent here too. See, like everything going into those monthlies looks insane. Looks insane. See, but right now, right on all of these, almost this is if this daily, if this is the top of the daily, right? If we don't make new highs, love to see these, and we make this to E. I'd love for these to just kind of come back almost, right? Retrace into these fair value gaps and then continue going up because we do have quite a few liquidities up at the top, right? Right there on vet, like there's a few on these, like there's a few up above, right? And we can take these with like a paper trade or something, right? Just for funsies and see how it's going and see, like, monitor our progress. AAVE 261. That's a good one. Daily, weekly. Weekly's looking good. Similar thing, right? Retrace into. This would be an insane comeback, but like on the weekly, if we make that wick, like if next week opens up and we make a wick to the downside and then continue up from there, that would be fucking insane. Sweep up this liquidity, right? Everything looks fucking beautiful on this AAVE. No animal on this one quite yet. AAVE, that blunt bottom. I just want to set like some price alerts, right? Maybe retest of this high right there. Add alert. Crossing anyway. Inspiration. June 9th, I guess. June 9th, yeah. A month on this one. Easily. Could easily come back down to there. AVAX. Similar thing on AVAX. All right. We would want to see possibly if it can come back over here and bounce off of that. So I'll put an alert there for myself. See, like those little tiny little retraces into those daily fair value gaps, into those OTEs almost, right? If we said made those highs already, that's what we would want to see. Dot is fucking going insane, my lord. That's some longs on it too. Sold out of them a little fucking early, a fucking retard. But you know what? It happens, right? Look at this. Look at the way these all came down, right? Like we were saying, outside weeks on a lot of these names. So next week, I would love to see a little retrace inside of these weeklies. Tap into some of those daily fair value gaps and then continuations up from them. So like dot, not take a trade from it. I want to set an alert. KSM, near. A lot of these names are just fucking ripping ruthlessly. I think Sunday will give us a little bit of a more of a clear understanding of where we can keep on going. Right now, everything has fucking ripped faces, so it's kind of hard to gauge. But what we would love to see is these levels, those important levels, getting retested. Right, the previous highs, the previous opens, getting retested, and us continuing up from them. Like Bonk could still come back, right, and tap into this fair value gap. We can't count on that for sure, but that's just something that we could see happen. That's why we set those alerts. Animal, the completion on FET animal, the bullish animal, the way it played out. So any animal that's to the downside, any M pattern reverses out, any W pattern reverses down. If that makes sense to everyone, right? So it's kind of like right, you have your M, and then once upon completion it goes up, and it's a reverse for a W, right? So you have your W pattern right there, whichever way, right? And it's based on fibs. Everything's kind of fibbed out. So like whatever leg manipulation you're fibbing out right there, you can kind of gauge of like, well, this is rejecting off of this, then this is continuing down into here, and this is then going from there, making this another OTE leg. So that's kind of that those animal patterns. That's the basis of them, right? If you guys are, that's a quick lesson. That's a quick lesson. The quickest lesson I can do on animals for everyone right now. Maybe I'll just start doing private animal sessions. If anybody's interested in that, hit the DMs. Let me know if you want to learn about animals. I'll teach you. Weeklies, right? This one. Yeah, look, we outlined this daily manipulation. Or that OTE. Those -1 lines up with the yearly open, -2.5, -2.6, -3, -3.5, -4, -5. So FET can realistically, FET can fucking go. FET can go to those $5 that it's been meant to go to. I mean, what do I have in FET? That's where did I buy it at? I'll put it at $1. Okay, yeah, whatever. Cardano could go. I'll take a look at the chart on that one. It's ADA, right? I think ETH, man. Dogecoin to $1. FET. There's our Dogecoin fucking animal. See, Dogecoin. That's what. So we could still. Maybe it's just me being the fact that we captured a good amount of the move. You know what? We're going to be happy that we captured a good amount of the move. There's nothing to be upset about. There's always plays. There's everything, right? It's kind of those. Let's see. Doge could still go. See, Jupe is having a nice, that topper candle. If that remains the topper candle, I'm going to hide these so that we're kind of working with more of a cleaner chart right here. Displaced this daily fair value gap, which is nice, right? We closed above it. So a little retrace down to this level right here is where I would probably buy some more Jupe longs for a continuation up higher, right? Weekly. Yeah. Yep. I would love that. Those the retrace down, like 4 hour, right? Something that we talk about a lot of times is a retrace into a breakout high, right? So that's kind of what we want to see. That's kind of what we were looking for with those plays, is a retrace down into that breakout high and a continuation down from there. Obviously, we can keep on fucking ripping, right? Nothing's stopping us from doing so. However, that's just kind of a thing that we might look for in case they do want to come back a little bit before giving us the full thing. We can even outside day this, right? ACH can fucking come down over here and retest the monthly opens, right, on everything. So I'm gonna set some alerts just so we can keep watching those. Boom. Also, right, look at these stopper candles that everything has kind of put in. Blunt daily open, almost into that retest high, right? So seeing that almost makes me think that we will retrace at least a little bit. HNT. I think I had some HNT. Look at us going from future trading to fucking crypto bros, huh? Crazy turnaround. This has a nice animal render. I think, does render have an animal? Ah! Huh. Render animal. Man. Did I ever post this into our chat? Render. I was back in 20. Oh my god. Nice completion of this render animal. That animal too. Yeah, render. So, right, upon completion, we had a little retrace right over here. Let's see this weekly, like the way it held that fair value gap and displacing things. So render could go as well. Render could go ZRX. So you would love to see, depending on how strong this fucking run is, I think we can easily see a continuation into that yearly open. Don't fucking quote me on that, but I think it's very possible, right? Looking at a lot of these names, I'm thinking a pullback and then a continuation up like we've never fucking seen before. Let's see. So, right, like Jasmine, we put that on there. What is this? ZRX. I'll do a limit order on that one as well. I'll do a small price. We'll do this. And where's this? 0.2. 2776. Wait. 2776. 4%. And we'll do stop loss below these lows. 0.366. Right, just kind of setting some limits, some limit orders. Let me ask someone of something. Key. I'm gonna learn a little bit something about some protected lows. Like this could be protected low. Let's see, like, yeah, I'm liking a lot of these names, but the basic thing that we want to see hold is basically these OBs that we have just put in on those weekly candles. So whenever we retrace back down to them, that's what we want to see a continuation out of. Excess is looking good too. See a lot of them. 88 Cardano. There we go. There's our Cardano. Almost to that yearly open. I think, right? Come back up over here. Come back down over here, I mean. And then continuation up from it. So retest of those highs. We did retest this. I like that. This 4-hour OB. That's what we were talking about as well. I think I posted this before the stream started. Of, hey, I want to see something happen. I think it was on Doge we were saying come back to the 4-hour OB or unfet. Unfet, yeah. Unfet, we were saying. To come back down to this 4-hour order block right here. Yeah. That would be an ideal kind of retrace for us. Right? It's with how much we pumped, a retrace is always nice, right? I'm never hoping for one, but we are always looking for those retraces, right? That's why over here, right? This is why Shane and I got into these plays, because we retraced into OTEs. We held those OTEs while everybody was bared the fuck up. We just kind of were like, well, this is kind of our setup. We either fucking take it or we fuck off. All right. Similar thing right here. Sita's got an animal daily 4-hour. So looking at daily structures combined with like a 4-hour structure is honestly all you need for this kind of trading, I would say. Mobile outside week. Rune ripping. Seeing like you can take a 4-hour and then you can go into here. Then you can take an OTE of this range. Then wait for us to come into OTE on a lot of these. It does take some time to play out, but when it does, it's so fucking beautiful. It's insane. STG, nice inverse head and shoulder right there. Right, continuation up out of it. Weekly inverse head and shoulder as well. Super, do we have an animal on it? No, we don't. Weekly fair value gap right there. Put this in. Hourly is also good, right? Hourly order block right there. Right, and you can take these most recent ranges too and see right here. We can come back over here on super below that daily open and continue up. Tia. Let's say Tia looks beautiful too. Tia Moonwell whiff. I hope whiff fucking runs, man. Dog whiff hat needs to make a comeback. It needs to make a bad comeback. Whiffy. I think wait, hold up. No, bad. I was saying a lot of these look like fucking animals when we were chopping out. And I think the beginning we did not want to believe it at first, but man, these animals fucking played out crazy. Oh man. Whiff looks fucking phenomenal, honestly. Whiff looks good as fuck. What the hell? Whiff, if she comes back over here, I'll look at longs. Is that an animal? We don't have an animal drawn out on it. Whoa. Don't believe a guy that draws crazy animals on fucking charts, y'all. 5-for-1 Zeta. Let's cross-check ourselves over here. 975. 5-4. Nice. This be a nice bat. 886. This one looks fucking good, Zeta. I'd almost risk it all on fucking Zeta for this animal to play out. This is going strictly into here. So Zeta retest of this I think we could buy. That rhymes. Retest of that fair value gap right there. Right there on Zeta. I don't know how many fucking. I probably have a fuck ton of alerts right now. Set. Zeta BCH. We'll just go through the ones that we have outlined, and then so those are just kind of the names. ENS. See any animals on this? This is. See, LRLR right here as well, like we talked about, so it can go a little crazy into... is this SKL? Knocking my shit over. Yeah, all of these new weekly fucking opens, if we get a retrace... Not financial advice, but fucking buy that shit up. Buy that shit up. Dips for the fucking chips, guys. Fucking insanity. Well, we'll look at ETF 500 as our last fucking stock on this stream. Or as our last... Sats. Fucking AI. Looking decent. MTN. See, Orca, I still want Orca to fucking give us one of these boner candles up to the fucking top. I'm praying Orca gives us a rip. Prom, same thing, right? All of this LRLR is just so fucking gay bullshit. It needs to get fucking cleared the fuck up. Over here, right, you can see how that LRLR Zai is looking fucking beautiful. She's up 70, almost 100%. It's on the weekly. Zai fucking ripped. God. Oh my God, Zai. Give us a retrace, Zai. Girl. Give us a fucking retrace. Zai, let me bump this up into that. She was fucking beautiful too. Zion watch. Sheep. Sheep can keep on cooking. See, but I would love, once again, right? Would love to see some of those retraces, right? Like similar thing that we did right here, right? See how we broke through this high, then we put in a big wick, retrace into this candle's high, into that breakout range, and then continued up. That is what I am looking for in terms of this new weekly open. I would love to fucking see that shit. I would love to fucking see that shit. If we come back into any of these fucking levels, I'd love to fucking see that and see it rip from there. If you guys have not checked out our Discord, I suggest you do so. We post a lot of crypto plays nowadays, especially. So www.papertraders.io is going to be the website for you to go to. So check that out. In there, I mean, you're pretty much Shane at Hazebeats. So follow him. Posts a lot of crypto trades on, even on his Twitter, right? He posts a lot of those good old plays on there. Give a, again, right there. Anchor is looking good too. Anchor, keep on watch. Just making little notes for myself. Anchor. All right, let's Anchor also looks good. Anchor, another inverse head and shoulder playing out, right? Some bullshit LRLR to the upside. All of these. Anchor, let's add our 2-hour watch list. Cock. Flock, rats. Kind of gonna skim through these a little bit. AL. Alf. See how these are putting in those wicks? That's what I'm saying in terms of a little retrace into those daily opens, AR, or into those little daily fair value gaps. That's what I would love to see on a lot of these names. On that, I think this stream is about coming to an end. So if you guys see some shit like this right there. So if you guys got any questions, anything, make sure to tag us. If you are interested in joining Discord, check out www.papertraders.io. It's going to be your go-to website on there. You can check out our weekly subscription, $9.99 a month. I mean, and the plays we post in there, right, are just fucking phenomenal. The charts. We do not do alerts. We give you guys the outline, things that we were looking for, and just kind of how we want to see it play out. And then from there, it's up to you to take the risk that you want to do, take everything on your own. B&T, holy fucking nuts. That one also is 40%. That's nice. Let's see right there. So if you guys, we are also giving away a lifetime subscription. So if you go to papertraders.io right now, or not papertraders.io, go to the papertraders Twitter account, check it out, and on there you will see a link to the giveaway. If you follow that link to the giveaway, it is going to give you, or not the link to the giveaway, just follow the giveaway rules, right? It will give you a lifetime subscription access to our Discord. That's where futures, crypto, fucking stocks, you name it, right? We got a thing for everyone. If you're trading like cow commodities, I don't fucking know, orange juice futures, tune in there. I'm sure we'll have it for you. Other than that, yeah, I mean, I appreciate you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, if you guys like the stream, give it a like, give it a share. Appreciate you. Spread the word, spread the love of these. If you guys enjoy seeing the animal plays, let me know. I can do a little lesson on them, or if you want to do a private session, I can set that up too. We can talk. Other than that, I think that will be it on these names. I'm just kind of rolling through these, seeing, yeah, Ethereum's absolutely nuts. All of this condensing in just a fucking ripper pop on that. Ethereum, Phil, I feel like Phil, we've played it pretty nicely too. Phil, retrace into these highs would be nice. Retest right there. I'll add it to her. Oh. Unless this is the bear trap. Fucking could be, right? Could be. This Bitcoin had a nice rejection there. Let's took this nice high swept. Hello, sir. Guten Tag, guten Nacht. How you do? scrolling through some fucking names, telling everybody to follow you, check us out as we're going into this crypto run. As I'm sure we'll be doing a lot more plays in there. We'll keep outlining them on stream as well, right? Just guten Nacht, Bruden. Hello. Haste is in the chat, y'all, so go follow the fucking man. He's the guy. He's the guy that has taught me a lot about fucking crypto trading, and forever thankful for that shit. As you can see, we love crypto trading now. I used to be a little bit of a hater on it. Not a hater, but just not understand the whole thing. And then I was like, wait a fucking minute. A continuous chart and the algorithmic delivery on it just fucking works so perfectly. I seriously have never seen the animal patterns work so well. Like, they work decently on like regular stocks, right? But when you put them on fucking crypto, they just fucking go insane. I don't know what it is about them, but on crypto they play out nice. Look at this range, LTL. Holy fuck. We held this 786 up this whole big ass range. Light can fucking rip. I think Light can see, right? See, look at this, right? Yearly open. I think a lot of those names that are leading into those yearly opens are kind of giving us a hint of what can happen on those other names, right? We can retrace into those yearly opens and see what we do from there. I could do a whole ass like higher time frame analysis on everything. Oh, maybe she retraces back down here. It gives us a little sauce right there. I don't know how this one trades. Shane knows a lot about these crypto names and how they play out. So check him out, y'all. He's the motherfucking goat. Luna. A lot of those head on shoulder patterns. LTC. Yeah, shit's fucking nuts. So Ethereum to the moon too. Ethereum looks fucking crazy, dude. The animal on it. Fucking wild. Monta. Let's see. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna take the weekend and just fuck off. I'll still look at charts. Like tomorrow we'll probably do a stream and look at some charts. But for the most part, I am looking into the weekly open, the new weekly open. Yeah, Vitalik can dude, that fucking guy. He can sniff some more fucking butts, and then maybe we'll rip back to 5K. Let's make a fucking stock producer. Let me grab my magic glass ball. We're gonna go to fucking Ethereum. Let me pick a date. I'm seeing number 26. July 26th. July 26th, Ethereum to 4,000. To 4K by July 26th. let's not say that. We do. Just get a magic. I'll start fucking whipping that shit up. We'll get a Paper Traders custom 8-ball. Like, we'll shake it. Is Ethereum gonna go to 4,000 by July 26th? It's like, yes. We said it here first. We said it here first. Mark my fucking words. It's gonna be funny. Dude, I'm gonna screenshot this just for funsies and put it in my fucking chat. Fuck it, 40,000. Fuck it, that's right. 40 Ethereum to 40,000. Send that shit. Thanks, Raven. Raven is the mega fucking whale of crypto. He buys that shit up. He buys that shit up like BlackRock buying up fucking burnt land in Maui. Fucking nothing. It's like pocket change for Raven. Also follow Derivative Labs. Great, phenomenal ICT trader. Great market analysis. I'll learn a lot from him as well. He's great. See, look at those monthly opens. Like, would not mind those retraces. MTL. Let's add that to our little watch list. MTL. I feel like it has an animal in the weekly. Yeah, I would agree. Honestly, with you, Shane. Ethereum could go to 25K. Let's actually here. Let me finish up just like. Ooh, this one looks a little fucking compressed. And Kian. I don't know how well it. Oh, good. Oh, see, this one looks a little compressed. Look at this, right? We have a little fucking pennant on this too. NKN. I don't know how good it plays out. I don't know, Shane. Do you know LKL? Is it any good? Or sorry, NKN. Let me see. Pop. KN. Yeah. That's the only thing that kind of looks a little. Well, actually, hold up. On the weekly, let me get rid of like these indicators. Displace this. Should we take a wild fucking bet on this fucking? I've never even fucking heard of this fucking name, NKN. Yeah, this liquidity sweep, but I like this eye right here. Looks kind of good. The way we have that. I'll keep monitoring this one. I'm not gonna key in, but we'll keep it on watch. We'll see if it comes back down to weekly. Maybe I'll take something. That alert on can right there. I'm trying to origin mantra. What the fuck? They destroyed this bitch. Well, we see Ripper and Mantra now. This is like a falling 3 pattern. Sweeps this liquidity back down, and then that can come back up. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Pump and dump that shit. Like crazy. Fucking A. So, ETH flagging again. Here, let me get to ETH and we'll take a look. Pepe, fucking nice little animal completion on Pepe as well. Let's see these animals. Nicely, Pepe. I'll take back at over here. Phoenix, Bolix. See, everything has a very similar pattern, but the way that one crypto link something. That's a good question. I'm fucking wondering too. I don't know. Will we see some action on crypto this weekend, y'all? We should post a poll, Shane. Let's run a poll. Let's see what people think. Say looks good too. I'm liking this one. Can come up, sweep these fucking highs right there. Let's see. Safe, smooth. Solana. Give us a dip back to 161, 163 right here. That will be a buyable fucking dipperoni. Even actually on the 4 hour right here, I'll take it at 164. I'll take Solana 164. I think it's kind of consolidating a little dose of caffeine today. I feel that. I fucking feel that shit too. Fucking caffeine, a nap, a fucking caffeine. I'm still drinking some fucking coffee too. See, maybe the lethal dose is all a fucking lie. It just makes your autism just slightly more on edge. Makes you more sharp. Makes you think a lot better. A lot faster. Your brain processes information like a fucking insane when you're on some fucking caffeine. When you're on a maybe an unhealthy dose, but the fuck gears. X6 SXB. The fuck am I saying? I'm saying whatever the fuck I want to say. This good. Test. View my uni. Pharaoh wave. Wild. Yeah, am I just fucking blabbering, y'all? I don't fucking know. XRP. Coach Carr said buy some fucking XRP. I've consolidated around 50% of this range. So XRP, I would love to see weekly retrace into here again. 225. That'd be good on XRP. All right, XTZ. XTZ is also a good one. People without autism wouldn't fucking understand what we're talking about. I couldn't fucking fathom. What the fuck? Why? Wi-Fi? Yield, Zec, Zil, IOTA. Okay. Let's take a look at ETH. Let me go back to our good old Ethereum. Our animals fucking playing out nicely. We outlined that pretty well. Okay, so let's examine here. Ethereum, if we come back to 2K, we can fucking rip some faces off of that shit, in my most humble opinion. But right here, there's your manipulation leg, right? We swept those liquidities right there. This is on a weekly time frame. So hold with me right there. We put our standard deviation on this bitch. -1 lines up with liquidities. -125 lines up with liquidities. -2.5, -3s. I think 4K is fucking doable. And Shane was saying -6,000. Dude. This animal completion is way too nice for it not to go where we want it to fucking go. We have over here. Oh, this is a little dip that we thinking about. Hold up. What was this? Yeah, I'm thinking we can fucking. Oh, she's also got a little fucking pennant, fucking rhombus triangle, whatever shit going on the fucking lower time frame. All right. Okay, I think that will do it for today's stream. I appreciate everyone for tuning in, for watching. Appreciate you. I love you. I just love the support. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure to leave them in the comments below or reach out to us in DMs. As always, check out www.papertraders.io. That is going to be your go-to website for everything that we have done and everything that we still are doing. We're still working, everything work in progress. We have the trader log on there. We have the ICT trainer on there, so it just helps you keeps track of the progress that you're making throughout the ICT series. Also, make sure just helps you visualize, right, your learning progress. If you scroll down to the bottom of that page, you'll be able to find a link to all the live streams that we have previously done. So check those out. I think the one that we did on April 20th, that Sunday special on 420, that's when we have outlined a lot of crypto names, or it might have been a few days before that. But check that live stream out. I mean, we covered quite a few names. That one thing, I need to go back through it and rewatch and maybe post some shorts off of that in terms of the cryptos that we've covered and how they're performing now. Yeah, make sure you follow at Hayes Beats. Phenomenal trader, phenomenal guy. He's always posting nice crypto plays for everyone, just giving out some little freebies, some little thoughts. Follow Derivative Labs. Great guy. He's also in the comments right now. He's streaming. He always has good insight on the market. He has a great deep understanding of that shit too. If you guys ever heard him speak on live, it's insane. He's also in our Discord. He pops in there, pokes his head in there once in a while. So check that out as well. What else? Yeah. Check out at the Paper Traders. We're doing a little giveaway, right? Like we mentioned before. So I think it's like, retweet, and tag a friend in the comments, and you have an opportunity to win a lifetime access to our Discord. So you get access to all the charts that we post, right? We only post so much on Twitter. Like we'll post an update here and there on everything, but a lot of our deep analysis goes on inside a Discord for those members that are in there that are paying. On that, thank you guys for watching. I think I'll be back tomorrow, probably stream a little bit, give you guys some insight. We'll see how our cryptos are doing, see if we're getting volume on the weekend or if we're just fucking consolidating on everything, right? Like these days can just kind of stay where they are at, or they can continue up, right? Because we did have a little manipulation below dailies, so now we can come up and sweep, maybe leave one more wick to the top, and then kind of retrace back down into these ranges. That's the way we set those alerts on everything that we have. On that, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking us out. Leave a like, leave a share. Appreciate that. Super, super thankful for everyone and for the progress that we're making on these. Love y'all, and we will see you tomorrow. Peace out.